it took a while to get the ball rolling, but the monitoring system implemented looked at the efforts to improve transparency, the use of force policies, and the relationship between community and BPD. Now, the monitor system looked at the first year between January 1st, 2022 and October 2022. And although the report really focused on just collecting data, there are some changes that are already being fleshed out.
There's been the establishment of a quality assurance unit that randomly audits body camera footage.
Sergeant Pair with the Bakersfield Police Department says the review is essentially changing how they do business.
Everything's been looked at.
There are project teams for several topics, including arrest and detention, vehicle stops, and use of force. Each one has a focus group composed of BPD officers, experts in the topic, and a whole lot of research. Adding that because no police department can function effectively without the support of the community, they also created a community advisory working group composed of about 20 members. One of those is Traco Matthews, a church pastor with the Church of God.
It will be important for BPD and for this community advisory panel to consistently solicit the voice of all communities to make sure that we're following through, that BPD is following through on what they said they're going to do, and that it is actually effectively helping to restore trust.
The panel met for the first time January 19 of this year, and Matthews says they are all committed to helping keep this effort going. Matthews was actually part of a similar panel back in 2021 that was a result of the death of George Floyd. During May 2021, the panel presented 20 recommendations to the city of Bakersfield and BPD, some of which are already in place.
So whenever someone is having a mental health crisis, rather than just sending officers out there, they actually get to connect with someone who could potentially help them through that crisis, which reduces the potentiality for escalation.
Now, the new panel has to send their findings to the third-party monitor, who then sends them to the Department of Justice, who has the final decision on if the changes meet standards.
You also have to show that you have trained everyone in the organization, almost 500 officers and staff, and that you can also show that that policy is now being followed. So you have to then show that there's compliance with the policy. So the process isn't immediate. However, we're working towards those goals.
And more reports will be released in the coming years, but with this one being over 200 pages long, it really is impossible to cover every aspect of it. That is why Sergeant Pair encourages everyone to read it and really understand all the efforts they're doing. In Bakersfield, Monty Patino, 23 ABC News, connecting you.